got Harsha Sai Reddy, Jayant Mohammad, the Young Fire, Harshavardhan Reddy, Surya Charan, Rajdeep Jachin, Dhanush Reddy, Salman, Sohan Reddy, and R. Ashwant. Yes, that is what the team looks on the paper. Yes, Pai Viceroy. The men in yellow has been destructive in the first 6 games, hasn't lost even one game so far in the season. We're gonna see if Team Hyperion is gonna give them a loss, or will they continue their winning streaks. We're gonna find out. A very big welcome to everybody wherever you're watching this live from, wherever you're watching this outstanding game of cricket. We are here at GVSCS cricket ground, Vayalpadu. Is a Gundluru Venkata Subbulakshmi Chandrasekhar cricket ground here in Vayalpadu. Is outstanding venue, a world class venue that has been set up with 7 wickets. Now it's in the 4th wicket will be played for today. Right. Right. Welcome back once again, everybody. After a little bit of delay, we are all set to go. Yes, the on-field umpires have taken the field. Ravi Krishna and Kiran will be the on-field umpires, qualified officials from Andhra Cricket Association. The batters, the opening batters for Team Pai Viceroy have taken the field. Yes, TV umpire Mr. Lalit and fourth umpire Mr. Akulanna. The set of umpires will be leading the game. Match number 19 of Pranith Foundation CPL, and in the combox I am Prashant. Along with me is Venkat. Good morning, Venkat. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Prashant. So welcome to match number 15 between the 19 Pai Viceroy versus Hyperion. Hyperion won the toss and elected to bat first.
Right, Hyperion have decided to bowl first. It's going to be Dhanush who will start the proceedings with the ball, and Shashank, the leading run scorer of the season, in a red hot form, he'll be on strike. The first ball, the very first ball, he's thrown his hands at it and has got only one run for that, is it? Or a boundary? Yes, that has been hit with good power, making use of the ring of fielders, making use of the power play restrictions. That's been smacked away by Shashank. A brilliant boundary to get going to start the proceedings to match number 19. Big welcome to everybody, wherever you're watching this game from. A very, very big welcome. Now Shashank has been doing that time and again throughout the season for Team Pai Viceroy. Sharply brought that into the right hander. Dhanush, good comeback. Will remain a dot ball. Defends that, and a very quick single is tap and run by Shashank. Right, unbeaten so far in the season, Pai Viceroy Tirupati. 6 matches, 6 wins, displaying pure dominance so far in the season. That's been launched into the air. Has he got enough on it? That is a maximum to get going for the young man Rohit. Is it a boundary? Yes. Yes, landing shot of that boundary fence. Right, both the batters after a brilliant start here. We've seen Shashank getting that boundary. Or the very first ball. Now Rohit, the very first ball of his innings. That's been launched into the air. Has he got enough on it? That is a max. Has got that flamboyant mindset, has got that attacking mindset. The young man Rohit is always looking to give a good start, always looking to get those quick runs. That's been now launched into the air and pulls it. Has he got enough on it? To the fielder at the deep mid. This brings us down to the final ball. Is a breezy morning here at GVSCS cricket ground. There was a little dampness in the outfield, a little wet outfield conditions. That was the reason why the play has been delayed. And now the final ball of the over. Works it very sensibly onto the onside. We'll get that run, and that's going to be an end to the over. Good start for Team Pai Viceroy, 11 without any loss at the end of the first over.
Every great space begins with a vision. For over 10 years, Aditya Building Solutions has been turning that vision into reality. With 100 plus projects delivered, from stunning commercial spaces to elegant homes, we build with quality you can see and trust you can feel. because your space deserves nothing less than the best. Aditya Building Solutions. Builders, consultants, developers.
About 11 runs of the first over for Team Pai Viceroy, and both the batters getting a boundary in the first over. It's gonna be Yashwant who will start the proceedings to the second over. They've got a slip in place, right, capitalizing on that breeze. We can see there was some good breeze even during the toss, and pretty much good conditions for the bowlers. Can capitalize on that good air and can get that outswing, try to take it away from the batters. But what could be the approach from the bowlers will be the question. Starts off with a wide delivery on the rise, trying to pull it away. Straight down towards the fielder. They're coming back with a second run and has got there in time, 2 runs. There's a very good running between the wickets. You can see they're taken off very quickly for that second run. Has given a throw on the full. Could be better if a bounce throw was put on by the fielder. There's always a throw on a bounce into the hands of the wicket keeper could get that very quickly instead of arcing that into the hands when you're throwing it from outside 30 yard. That's a good shot. Right, he screwed that onto the offside on the rise, Shashank Srivats. That's been absolutely hammered away. He's capitalizing on that width. He gets it not conventionally out of the middle, but he's got that boundary. Right, getting one more great start to this game, to one more game. Shashank Srivats has been in a red hot form, the leading run scorer of the season. 232 runs, but he's hit it straight into the hands of the fielder. Now Yashwant has got a very big wicket for Team Hyperion here. Right, taken on for a boundary, the previous delivery. And talk about comeback. He's trying to slash it, has been cramped for room, and that has landed safely in the hands of the fielder. Yashwant getting a very big wicket here for the team. And drawing the first blood for Hyperion. 14 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. I beg your pardon, 18 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 1.2 overs. 1.3 overs in fact. Alright, Shashank departs and change in order. Now Jahir Abbas has been promoted up the order. They want to keep that attacking momentum going on. We usually see that from Shashank. Now that he's departed, it's Sheikh Zahir Abbas who's made his way into the middle. Now we're gonna see, are we gonna see the early fireworks? Starts off with a dot ball to the innings. Last 2 balls to go, but good start getting a wicket in the very first over is always a great strike to the bowler. Now unbeaten in the season so far, Pai Viceroy. Tap and run, nicely complimented by his partner Rohit, who is running towards a danger run. Will get a single and off the mark he goes, Sheikh Zahir Abbas. Now it was always Shashank who has given a great start to the team. The leading run scorer with 240 runs at the end of this innings. He's got 232 before this game. But this young man, who is a promising talent, is getting those good starts but couldn't capitalize on the starts that he's getting. Gets 1 run at the end of the second over. 2 overs done, 20 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Now 2 overs, 20 on the board. Dhanush to continue. Wasn't coming in the height that he's expecting there. Rohit. Yes, Pai Viceroy, the runners-up of season 1, taking on the champions of season 1, Hyperion. So when both of them have faced, Pai Viceroy have got the upper hand, have got the win in the first round. Now we are in the revenge week. We're gonna see if team Hyperion is gonna get the win here. That's been dragged from outside off. That's high up in the air, and that's well over the fence. Right, not conventionally coming out of the middle for the batsman Rohit, but he'll get that sixer. You can see the signal from the umpire. Yes, pretty much not out of the middle. A misconnection is also taken on for a sixer. Tells you a different kind of story about the willows that these modern day batters are using. Now setting himself up for one more big hit, but nicely bowled, Dhanush. And they take a single there. So he called for a quick single. Gets it very comfortably. Trying to heave it, trying to throw his hands onto the offside, will get away with a dot. Final ball of the over, taken on for a sixer of the second delivery, but I've given a good comeback. Last ball to go in the third over. Oh, could have played it onto the stumps. Could have certainly chopped it onto the stumps. Gets away with that by a very narrow margin. Now 3 overs into the game. 28 for the loss of 1 wicket. Back in the com box, Venkat.
So 3 hours ఆట ముగిసే సమయానికి 28 ఒక వికెట్ నష్టానికి. సో మనమైతే చూస్తున్నాం బ్యాటర్స్ షేక్ జహీర్ అబ్బాస్ అండ్ రోహిత్ అయితే ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్నింగ్స్ చక్కదిద్దే ప్రయత్నం అయితే చేస్తున్నారు ఈ పవర్ ప్లేలో. సో మనం చూస్తాం యూజువల్గా షేక్ జహీర్ అబ్బాస్ డౌన్ ద బ్యాటింగ్ లైన్ డౌన్గా ఉంటుంది. ఒక గ్యాప్ అయితే రాబట్టాడు థర్డ్ వన్ వైపు ఒక సునాయాసమైన బౌండరీ షేక్ జహీర్ అబ్బాస్ నుంచి. సో కంప్లీట్ బ్యాట్మెన్ బౌల్ మీద ఉన్న పేస్ అయితే యూజ్ చేసుకున్నారు. ఒక స్లాష్ కొట్టే ప్రయత్నం. సో మంచి గ్యాప్ అయితే వచ్చింది. ఒక సునాయాసమైన 4 షేక్ జహీర్ అబ్బాస్ నుంచి. ఒక భారీ హిట్లకి ప్రయత్నిస్తూనే ఉంటాడు జహీర్ అబ్బాస్ ఎప్పుడు. సో మనమైతే చూసాం టాస్ గెలిచి ఫీల్డింగ్ ఎంచుకున్న హైపేరియన్కి ఒక మంచి స్టార్ట్ అయితే లభించింది. ఇన్ఫార్మ్ బ్యాటర్ మళ్ళీ అదే గ్యాప్లో కొట్టే ప్రయత్నం నేరుగా ఫీల్డర్ వైపు. సో హైపేరియన్ తన వాళ్ళ 6 మ్యాచ్లో 2 విన్స్, 4th పొజిషన్లో అయితే ఉన్నారు. పై వైస్రాయ్ తిరుపతి 6 మ్యాచ్లో 6 విన్స్, టేబుల్ టాపర్స్, అన్బీటబుల్ ఇప్పటి వరకు. ఒక భారీ షాట్ ఆడే ప్రయత్నం జహీర్ అబ్బాస్ నుంచి, బట్ నేరుగా లాంగ్ ఆన్ ఫీల్డర్ వైపు. సో మనం మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాం ఏదైతే ఇప్పటి వరకు మనం చూస్తున్నాం ప్రతి మ్యాచ్ కూడా. సో టాస్ గెలిచిన టీం డైరెక్ట్గా హెజిటేషన్ లేకుండా బ్యాటింగ్ అయితే తీసుకోవడం లేదు, బౌలింగ్ వైపే మొగ్గు చూపిస్తున్నారు. పిచ్ అలా ఉంటుంది, కొంచెం తేమ ఉంటుంది స్టార్టింగ్లో, కొంచెం జ్యూసీ ఆఫ్ ద వికెట్ ఉంటుంది. సో అది బౌలర్కి ఏమైనా హెల్ప్ అవుతుందా? ఎస్, హెల్ప్ అయ్యింది. అందుకే ఇన్ఫార్మ్ బ్యాటర్ శశాంక్ శ్రీవాత్సవ్ వెనుదిరిగాడు. ఒక నైస్ బాల్ లోపలికి వస్తుంది, ఒక రన్. సో ఇప్పుడైతే మనం పవర్ ప్లేలో అయితే ఉన్నాం. చాలా వరకు పవర్ ప్లే కండిషన్స్ అయితే యూజ్ చేసుకోవాలి బౌలర్స్ అండ్ బ్యాటర్స్ కూడా. సో బౌలర్స్కి అయితే కొంచెం పిచ్లో హెల్ప్ ఉంటుంది, తేమ ఉంటుంది, సో సపోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది వికెట్కి. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం బ్యాటర్స్కి పవర్ ప్లే ఓన్లీ 2 ఫీల్డర్స్, వాళ్ళు కొట్టే ప్రతి షాట్కి ఒక వాల్యూ అయితే లభిస్తుంది. సో లాస్ట్ బాల్ ఈ ఓవర్లో ఒక షార్ట్ బాల్ వేసే ప్రయత్నం అయితే జరిగింది స్ట్రైట్ టు ద మిడ్ ఆఫ్ ఫీల్డర్. బై ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ 4 overs ఇట్స్ 35 for 1.
ప్రణీత్ ఫౌండేషన్ మంచి ఆరోగ్యం మరియు విద్య వలన సమాజానికి మేలు చేయవచ్చని నమ్మి అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు, తాగునీటి సేవలు, ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు దత్తత తీసుకుని సదుపాయాలను అందించుట, పేద విద్యార్థులకి ఉచిత ట్యూషన్స్, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత వైద్య శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత మార్చురీ వ్యాన్ సౌకర్యం వంటి సేవలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా వారి ప్రతి ఆలోచన, ప్రతి సేవ, ప్రతి అడుగు కొందరి జీవితంలో వెలుగు నింపింది.
So we are in the 5th over of this power play. In the slot for Sheikh Jahir Abbas. It deposited down the ground. It's a big 6 from the bat of Jahir Abbas. That's the thing we are talking about. If it is in his heart, it's out of the park. We know what the Sheikh Jahir Abbas can do with the bat. The monster hitter. See, we can see 90-meter 6 along the ground. So it's a good start from the batting Pai Viceroy Tirupati team. So it started with 1-6 down the ground. It's in the slot of Jahir Abbas. He powerfully smoked it. That the start expecting from Pai Viceroy Tirupati team. They already scored 41 runs in 4.1 overs. So is there any answers for Dhanush Reddy? Let's wait. Outside, he given some room for the through the point, and one more four for Sheikh Jahir Abbas. He provided some width for Sheikh Jahir Abbas. He completely capitalized on that. Throws the point and so good start for the over. 6 for 10 runs in 2 balls for batting team. So will it make it as big? It's in the try. He's tried to pull it back to the deep in wicket, but straight to the fielder. One more run added to the total. So in this pitch, the value for the shots we can see. So whenever they time the ball, it's timing properly. There is misedges. There is nothing. It's the bat. The ball is coming nicely to the bat. So we look at the Rohit. He's standing too far away from the crease. He's dancing shoes. He's taken inside edge and hit the wicket. One more wicket loss for Pai Viceroy Tirupati. We are even Sheikh Jahir Abbas not expecting from this shot from the Rohit. So why? Because he already scored 11 runs in this over. It's a completely suicidal attempt from Rohit with the bat. By the end of 4.4 overs, it's 46 for 2. Comes very slow. He's seen the batsman coming down the ground. He varied his pace and successfully he got the wicket. So good comeback from Dhanush Reddy. We can see a little bit of discussion is going on there. So we are going to see one more time the how his ball 2, why he tried to cut it from the off. So he successfully did that. Good ball to get that wicket. So 4 overs, 11 runs, 1 run. A proper comeback from Dhanush Reddy after hitting 6 and 4 in that over. So we are in the 5th ball of 5th over. We are still in the power play. 8 more balls to go in this over. Yeah, he given some width for the batter and straight on to the fielder. This is what we call as a proper comeback as a bowler after hitting 6, 4. So there will be little bit of pressure, but how the bowler handle the pressure is the matters most. So we can see that from Dhanush Reddy. Last ball in this over. Yeah, well negotiated by the batter. Yeah, one more. They are getting one single. But end of 5 overs, it's 47 for 2.
శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ మీ ఆరోగ్యానికి శ్రేష్టమైన సంరక్షణకై విశ్వసించాల్సిన పేరు. కార్డియాలజీ, న్యూరాలజీ, ఈఎన్టీ, యూరాలజీ, ఆర్థోపెడిక్స్, క్రిటికల్ కేర్, అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఇంటర్వెన్షనల్ పల్మనాలజీ, నెఫ్రాలజీ, డయాబెటాలజీ.
So we are in the last over of the power play. Yashwant back into the attack. So he already considered 16 runs in 2 overs and pick up one of the crucial wicket of Shashank. The great Shashank, the leading run scorer in this tournament so far. So strike low Sheikh Jahir Abbas. ఇది లాస్ట్ ఓవర్ పవర్ ప్లేకి ఏమైనా ఛాన్స్ తీసుకుంటాడా? భారీ షాట్ ఆడే ప్రయత్నం అయితే జరుగుతుందా? కొంచెంలో మనకు తెలుస్తుంది. Good delivery. Even batter has surprised with that. Nice bowling from Yashwant so far. This is what the Hyperion team is expecting from him. He's delivering it at exceptional level. The crowd is absolutely loving his performance. We can see it's right to the hand of fielder. Sheikh Jahir Abbas has to be depart. Once again, good bowling from R. Yashwant. We are talking about him. He knows where to come, where to deliver the ball, when to deliver the ball. He delivers it and took the batter Sheikh Jahir Abbas. We know him for his big hits. It's a high on the bat, but he didn't make a proper connection with the ball. Yes, after pitching it, it came a little bit slow. This is the variation we are talking about in Yashwant bowling. Straight to the fielder. Good work. We can see that there's a point from Jahir. End of 5.3 overs is 48 for 3.
General medicine, general surgery, gastroenterology, gynecology, clinical hematology, plastic surgery, emergency services వంటి విశేషమైన విభాగాల్లో నైపుణ్యతని ఇస్తూ శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ లో మీ ఆరోగ్యమే మా ప్రాధాన్యతగా భావిస్తాం.
Informed batter A.V. Surya, the captain of Pai Viceroy team. We know what he can do with the bat. We already seen them, few of them in the earlier innings. A.V. Surya is a good batter. So if you can look at the scorecard in last match with Aditya Bihar, he scored 72 runs, match-winning performance in 45 balls. Against Spartan Warriors, he scored 45. Against Hyperion, he scored 42. It's a good batter, informed batter, A.V. Surya. Yeah. It's a wide declared by the umpire. So great bowling till now from R. Yashwant. These conditions are favorable for the batters. They have value for every shot they played. Let's see how A.V. Surya is going to build the innings. Back of the hand. Super. To the point. One more single added to the total. Look at the strike rate of A.V. Surya in this tournament. It's exceptional. It's the batter who scored the big runs with the bat. Yeah, one more good ball from R. Yashwant, but he couldn't able to stop that single. So if you look at that, in the last match, AV Surya scored 72 runs in 45 balls. Excellent striking against past Spartan Warriors. He scored 45. He's in red hot form. AV Surya, captain of Pai Viceroy Tirupati. Their team is expecting some exceptional innings from him. The last ball of the over. Excellent. Straight to the point. Will they get for single? No, they couldn't. But the end of 6 overs, power play then understood, it's 51 for 3.
Every great space begins with a vision. For over 10 years, Aditya Building Solutions has been turning that vision into reality. With 100 plus projects delivered, from stunning commercial spaces to elegant homes, we build with quality you can see and trust you can feel. Because your space deserves nothing less than the best. Aditya Building Solutions. Builders, consultants, developers.
So after completion of power play, Pai Viceroy Tirupati, they have scored 51 runs in 6 overs. So after completion of power play, the field spread we are going to see. Yeah, excellent drive from the cover drive from. We can see a 4 coming from off Salman's first ball. It's beautifully driven down the ground to the cover region. We can see a little bit of misfielding over there. It's a great start for the over. Again, some width given for the batsman, but he couldn't able to capitalize. It's great, nice comeback from Salman after considering 4 in his first ball. B. Vinay Kumar, he scored 6 balls, 7 runs. After winning the toss, selecting to bat, it's a nice start from the Hyperion team with the 2 new ball bowlers. They took 3 wickets in the power play and started exceptionally. They considered a little bit of more runs, 55 till now. So from here, field is spread, 5 fielders out of the circle. So they have to capitalize on that. If they offers anything for the batsman, it's going to be a high scoring game. We know what the power hitting that the Pai Viceroy team having. So once again, good line and length from the Salman after considering 4 in his first over. It's a proper comeback as a bowler. So far, 4 balls, 5 runs. So we know the captain AV Surya, what a destructive player he is. He's all-rounder ability. He can change the match results with the bat and the ball. Their team expecting some good knock from him. Let's wait and see how it's going to be. 2 more balls to go. Yeah, width is given over the head of the bowler, but straight to the long on. 1 more run. ఒక భారీ షాట్ ఆడే ప్రయత్నం అయితే అక్కడ, బట్ ప్రాపర్ టైమింగ్ అయితే లభించలేదు. స్ట్రైట్ డౌన్ ద హెడ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ బ్యాటర్. 1 రన్ సునాయాసంగా. ఈ ఓవర్లో ఆఖరి బౌల్ సల్మాన్ నుంచి. అగైన్ విత్ ఇచ్చే ప్రయత్నం స్ట్రైట్ టు ద పాయింట్ ఫీల్డర్. సింగిల్ ఏమైనా లభిస్తుందేమో చూడాలి. సో బై ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ 7 overs ఇట్స్ 57 for 3. So 7 overs completed. It's 57 for 3. So Ashwin, the strike bowler, he's in his 4th over. He's completing his spell. Why not? He's already picked 2 wickets, 2 important wickets. Tap and run, tap and go there from Pai Viceroy. So great bowling from R. Ashwant. We are seeing him bowling through that deck hard. So extracting some pace and bounce from that wicket. As a bowler, we need to analyze the conditions of the pitch. So Ashwant analyzed the conditions very well and pick up the 2 wickets of the set batters. So the scoring will now depend upon how the Surya is going to bat. That is the discipline a bowler needs. So one more run, tap and go, straight to the bowler. So we have to look at that. This partner is slowly shifting the momentum or not. Definitely, if the Pai Viceroy play for more than 6 or 7 overs, it would be some exciting results for the Pai Viceroy Tirupati. Yeah, he's slow bouncer, straight to the point fielder. Good bowling from Ashwant. He's not allowing the batters to free their hands. We already seen the few they edged the few wide on the slip corner. Again, one more slow edge. That is the thing we are talking about. Is there any chance for the run out? But comfortably batters take the single. So far yet we are not able to see the spinner into the attack. So later of the second part we are going to see whether they are going to introduce the spinner or they will go with the pace bowlers. Excellent. So throw ball from Ashwant. Yeah, a little bit of floppy in the field. So by the end of 8 overs it's 61 for 3.
ప్రణీత్ ఫౌండేషన్ మంచి ఆరోగ్యం మరియు విద్య వలన సమాజానికి మేలు చేయవచ్చని నమ్మి అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు, తాగునీటి సేవలు, ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు దత్తత తీసుకుని సదుపాయాలను అందించుట, పేద విద్యార్థులకి ఉచిత ట్యూషన్స్, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత వైద్య శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత మార్చురీ వ్యాన్ సౌకర్యం వంటి సేవలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా వారి ప్రతి ఆలోచన, ప్రతి సేవ, ప్రతి అడుగు కొందరి జీవితంలో వెలుగు నింపింది.
So right, we are in the 9th over of the innings. Again, same length from the Salman. The bowlers are not allowing the batters to get even the singles. They're packing offside. Point. Great bowling. He's bowling according to their plans. He's not allowing the batters to give easy singles. The bowler is absolute spot on that spot. Again, one more. Straight to the cover fielder. It's a nice fielding from Yashwant. Good start for the over. Salman, 2 balls, 1 run. This is the start which a bowler needs. He already ball 1.2 overs, 7 runs. So 4 more balls to go in this over. So what the approach from the AV Surya captain? I have Pai Viceroy Tirupati. Again, one more slow delivery. Cutter. So we are in 8.3, ninth over of the innings, 63 for 3. So the game is in the balance, not in the hands of the batters or not in the hands of bowlers. So the only difference is how the Surya will bat till the end. Again, it's drifting down the legs, so it's declared. Yeah, it's declared as a wide from the umpire. Great. See, we are seeing that some exceptional umpiring from ACA. Yeah, Paji, Ravi. We know him for a great decisions throughout the tournament. We have seen them. Excellent, absolute spot on. So we are talking about the umpires, the great decision making. We have seen that entire tournament till net. Half of the stage is completed. I am one of the qualified umpires from ACA. So we can say the little bit of creating some troubles for the batsmen. Dancing shoes we can see from the batter, but it's drifting down the legs, so declared as a wide. So despite of considering 4 runs, it's a good over. 2 more balls to go. So 2 more balls to go in this over. Yeah, excellent cutter. Slower one cutters. There is no answer from the batsman. He's completely deceived that. This is skill, master skill from Salman. It is getting through practice. The younger generation, those who are watching, not to rely on the pace. We have to focus on the skill, what they have. Again, drifting down the legs. Nice take from the keeper. Or else it will be 5 extras. So Salman considered 3 wides in his 5 balls. So 1 more to go in this over. Salman. Dancing down the ground and try to make it big, but the Salman not offer the face for the batter. But the end of 9 overs, it's 67 for 3. So waiting for the umpire signal. So it's strategic timeout.
శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ మీ ఆరోగ్యానికి శ్రేష్టమైన సంరక్షణకై విశ్వసించాల్సిన పేరు. కార్డియాలజీ, న్యూరాలజీ, ఈఎన్టీ, యూరాలజీ, ఆర్థోపెడిక్స్, క్రిటికల్ కేర్, అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఇంటర్వెన్షనల్ పల్మనాలజీ, నెఫ్రాలజీ, డయాబెటాలజీ, జనరల్ మెడిసిన్, జనరల్ సర్జరీ, గ్యాస్ట్రోఎంట్రాలజీ, గైనకాలజీ, క్లినికల్ హెమటాలజీ, ప్లాస్టిక్ సర్జరీ, ఎమర్జెన్సీ సర్వీసెస్ వంటి విశేషమైన విభాగాల్లో నైపుణ్యతని ఇస్తూ శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ లో మీ ఆరోగ్యమే మా ప్రాధాన్యతగా భావిస్తాం.
Every great space begins with a vision. For over 10 years, Aditya Building Solutions has been turning that vision into reality. With 100 plus projects delivered, from stunning commercial spaces to elegant homes, we build with quality you can see and trust you can feel. Because your space deserves nothing less than the best. Aditya Building Solutions. Builders, consultants, developers.
We are witnessing this match from Valmikipuram SVHCS grounds. One of the great reputation for this ground, Gundluru Venkateswara Chandrasekhar ground in Vayalpadu, Valmikipuram. The great history for this place. The ancient science saint Valmiki, he written the Ramayana from this place. So back into the game. It's a 9 overs, 67 for 3. Again, Muhammad is trying to get uphill, but as for my knowledge, it will be hitting on the high of the Vinay's bat. So far, the great comeback from the bowling team Hyperion. The projector score shows that it 146. The boundaries are drying up from the last 4 overs. Can we see any of them in this over? He's trying to scoop it down the third man, but he couldn't be able to success. So that we are talking about the boundaries are drying up. The batters are trying hard to score a boundary, but not successful at this time. Great start from Muhammad over. 2 balls. 0. He's offering nothing to the batter. Again trying to make it big, but straight on the ground to long on. It's not properly middling. So AV Surya is on the strike. He faced the 7 balls. He scored 5 runs. Vinay in his 20 balls, he scored 13. The projected score itself tells us 143. We are witnessing some great bowling from Hyperion team. So we are the team Viceroy Tirupati expecting some fireworks from AV Surya. We already seen in the earlier innings of this tournament. He given some width for the batter. He's completely capitalized on that. The bowler's not happy. Why he needs to be happy? He offered some width. Surya completely capitalized on that point region area. 4 runs. Great shot. After a few overs, we are seeing a boundary coming from the bat of AV Surya. So team is expecting something like this till the end of this innings. Few balls to go in this over. How Surya is going to play. So Muhammad will offer some pace to the batters. The batters need to capitalize on that. Let's see what the approach is going to be. So here there is a value for the slow balls and cutters. Yeah, it's a nice, good length. Proper comeback from the Muhammad. Surya trying to glide it to the third man, but he couldn't able to success in this moment. So one more goal to go throughout the half stage of this innings. So the good start from the both. The game is in the balance mode till now. 3 wickets, 72 runs. Again pace on delivery from Muhammad. But batter gets the single. By the end of 10 overs, it's 73 for 3.
ప్రణీత్ ఫౌండేషన్ మంచి ఆరోగ్యం మరియు విద్య వలన సమాజానికి మేలు చేయవచ్చని నమ్మి అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు, తాగునీటి సేవలు, ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు దత్తత తీసుకుని సదుపాయాలను అందించుట, పేద విద్యార్థులకి ఉచిత ట్యూషన్స్, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత వైద్య శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత మార్చురీ వ్యాన్ సౌకర్యం వంటి సేవలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా వారి ప్రతి ఆలోచన, ప్రతి సేవ, ప్రతి అడుగు కొందరి జీవితంలో వెలుగు నింపింది.
So Muhammad back into the attack. His first over considered 6 runs. We have seen him how he is bowling with cutters, slow balls. He's too wide from the batsman Vinay Kumar. So it's declared. Waiting for the umpire signal. So we are waiting for umpire whether he's pitched on the outside of the pitching area. Well, let's wait and see. So we are waiting for the third umpire decision. If it is no ball, the batter will get a free hit in the name of. We are the official confirmation from the umpire. It's a wide ball. This is not a ball I can expect from this. This is not the start any bowler can expect. But waiting for the proper comeback. Yes. Dig it hardly. One more run. So right from now, any batter has to go big. So if they want to get a good total, so one batter take the charge. Excellent. One more excellent ball. So if you have seen Mohammed's is offering some pace for the batters. He given some room for AV Surya and he completely capitalized in that last over. But look at the Salman, how he's varying his pace. He's not offering anything on the ball. That batsman has to go big. There is no other alternative. In the slot. Tries to go for big but little bit wide from the batter. He missed this. Exceptional from the bowler Salman. So now this is turning into a tactical battle between the two, bat and ball. Let's see who is going to win this. Again, one more slow ball from Salman. Straight to the fielder. Straight to the ends of extra cover fielder. So AV Surya having a word with the partner. One more slow ball from Salman. Straight to the mid of longer fielder. Good bowling. After 3 dots. This is what the variation can do. Is not offering anything. So this game is hanging in the balance right now with the batters and bowlers. The projector score itself tells about 140. A big shot from the AV Surya. Did he get the elevation and the distance? No, it's straight in the hands of the fielder, but he couldn't able to capitalize on that. Look at the face of Salman. He's completely disappointed. So he creating the chances from the batters. This is on the top. It's not properly middle from the. It not came from the middle of the bat. Straight to the fielder. He's dropped an absolute sitter. By the end of 11 overs, it's 77 for 3. So once again, back into the commentary, Jesse.
Right, thank you, Venkat. Right, 11 overs have been completed in the game. 77 is what they put up. Right, so far they've been absolutely spot on, team Hyperion, not letting the runs come by easily. There's a bit of slowness in the wicket that have made them take that decision of bowling first. And the results you can see on the screen. I've just gone for 77. Picked up 3 important wickets, not letting Vinay get the runs very quickly. Now 24 runs of just 14 balls. 14 runs of 24 balls, I beg your pardon. 13 of 13 for the captain AV. The projected score at 140 runs. Yes, they were expecting to score anything above 150, 160. But at the moment, with the way they're going about things, with the kind of bowling team Hyperion, the defending champions, are putting on the attack, it looks like it's gonna be difficult for them to get past that 150. But they've got the firepower. Captain can get those big shots coming in. Vinay can get those shots coming in, but he's taking his time at the moment. Mohammad, on the other hand, first over just gone for 6 runs, putting in some excellent pace. Deep in the crease, that's high up in the air, and that has landed very safely, and that has found its way to the boundary fence as well. Right, they'll take it. Vinay will take it, and that's a welcome boundary for the batsman. He was aiming, he was setting himself for the big shot on the onside. Gets it, gets a boundary. That's nicely bowled. Spot on. Puts in effort with every ball. Puts in brilliant pace. Mohammad. 2 balls to go in the over. Last 2 to go in the 12th. Dancing down the wicket. That's been crunched very well, but will be cut down by the fielder. And they just settle for 1 run at the end. But the umpire would just want to have a clear check because there was an appeal from Mohammad. Only 1 run have been taken, and they want to look at the run out. If there's a run out, or has he come back safely? I can see the bat landing safely in the crease, and that's going to be a single, and he'll be safe, not out, called by the umpire. And down to the final ball of the 12th over. On the body line, just glanced it. Chase for Dhanush. They'll get a couple of runs on this occasion, and that's going to be an end to the over. 8 runs of the 12th over, 85 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Team Pai Viceroy Tirupati.
శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ మీ ఆరోగ్యానికి శ్రేష్టమైన సంరక్షణకై విశ్వసించాల్సిన పేరు. కార్డియాలజీ, న్యూరాలజీ, ఈఎన్టీ, యూరాలజీ, ఆర్థోపెడిక్స్, క్రిటికల్ కేర్, అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఇంటర్వెన్షనల్ పల్మనాలజీ, నెఫ్రాలజీ, డయాబెటాలజీ, జనరల్ మెడిసిన్, జనరల్ సర్జరీ, గ్యాస్ట్రోఎంట్రాలజీ, గైనకాలజీ, క్లినికల్ హెమటాలజీ, ప్లాస్టిక్ సర్జరీ, ఎమర్జెన్సీ సర్వీసెస్ వంటి విశేషమైన విభాగాల్లో నైపుణ్యతని ఇస్తూ శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ లో మీ ఆరోగ్యమే మా ప్రాధాన్యతగా భావిస్తాం.
Every great space begins with a vision. For over 10 years, Aditya Building Solutions has been turning that vision into reality. With 100 plus projects delivered, from stunning
Alright, 12 overs into the game, 85 for 3. Team Pai Viceroy Tirupati and new bowler P. Surya Charan will start the proceedings to the 13th over. Now 85, just gaining a bit of start here. Now once these both batters settle themselves in the middle, they're going to be very, very good. They're going to be very destructive. Now Vinay trying to make a room to himself Plays it in the air. That's what we're talking. He'll take his time, but when he starts accelerating, he'll be an unstoppable force. That's a clean strike over the cover boundary for a sixer. His premeditated on the shot has whacked it. A sixer to begin with. A sixer to welcome the bowler Surya Charan. The half tracker just guides it. Right, that is an opportunity. There certainly was some contact. The fielder couldn't stop that from going because that was bowled a bit quicker. And also a chance. One more dropped opportunity. He's played it very late. Played it almost in the hands of the wicket keeper. That has right. A boundary followed by a dot. This taps it. A good comeback. A boundary and a sixer of the first two, followed by a couple of dots. The strokes around to the offside. We'll get a comfortable single. Last ball to go in the over. .96 on the board. Turning out to be a good over. 12 runs coming of, in fact 13 runs coming of the first 5 balls. A hard tracker, and that has been hit into the hands. It's good job and good finish by Surya Charan to this over. 13 overs, 96 for the loss of 3 wickets. Team Pai Viceroy Tirupati.
Social spaces to elegant homes, we build with quality you can see and trust you can feel. Because your space deserves nothing less than the best. Aditya Building Solutions. Builders, consultants, developers.
Alright, 13 overs, 96 for 3. Team Pai Viceroy Tirupati. And in the com box, Bhuvan Sai. Welcome, Bhuvan.
Thank you, Prashant.
రైట్ 13 ఓవర్ల ఆట ముగిసే సమయానికి 96 పరుగులు 3 వికెట్ల నష్టానికి టీమ్ పై వాయిస్రాయ్ తిరుపతి.
Manoj Sai came to bowl his first over. A white ball. Vinay on the strike. Yeah, well played by Vinay. In the gap, well fielded from the fielder.
So we are in the 13th over, 14th over of this innings. So we can see new bowler into the attack, Manoshai Varmesh. So we known him for his variations, slow deliveries. He will be absolute spot on the wicket. The thing is how A.V. Surya is going to target him. So he already scored 15 in 15 balls and Vinay 34 balls, 31 runs.
Manoj is a very intelligent bowler. Again a white ball.
So again, this is not the start which are expecting from Manoshai Varmesh.
Big shot played by A.V. Surya. Yo, it's catch taken.
So A.V. Surya is trying to hit the big. So we can look at the celebration from the Varmesh. Sorry, it's a shot from Vinay. He's trying to go down the wicket, but the Varmesh is not offered anything on the ball. It's hit a high. It tries near the clouds and straight to the keeper hands, Shohan Verma. So one more wicket down. So look at the smiling faces from the bowling team. But the end of 13.2 overs, it's 98 for 4. It's a skyer straight to the keeper. Look at the celebration from the bowler Varmesh. So fourth wicket down. From the new batter, the crease. Akib on the strike. So we are witnessing some good over from Varmesh. He already given 2 runs and took out one important crucial wicket. Set batter Vinay Kumar. He has to go back. So we are in the last 7 overs of this innings. So if they get around 160 to 170, it's a good total on the surface. Again, it's pitching after pitching, it's gone a little bit down.
Very.
It's a good ball from Varmesh. We are seeing straight on the long on fielder. One more run added to the total. So Syed Akib, the new batter, we known him for his big hits. So the last ball of this over, wow! It's after dripping in, it's come sharply inside. That's what the Varmesh is known for. This is intelligent bowling, exceptional. He knows where to pitch and where to turn. Look at that. The batsman completely surprised with this package. Look at this excitement from the bowler regarding this delivery. By the end of 14 overs, it's 1 or 2 for 4 wickets. So we are in the final 6 of this innings. Surya Charan, quite bit of expensive in his first over. Can we see any fireworks from the Surya? It's not giving any width for the batsman. Just slices towards the cover point. So one more run added to the total.
Run rate 7 చూపిస్తోంది. Akib on the strike. Second ball of this over. Tap and run.
So down to the long on fielder. One more run added to the total, and we can see that Surya Charan is not giving anything up for the batsman. He's not dragging his length, asking the batsman to hit down the ground. Yeah, we can see that he's not in the arc of the batter. It's right to the long off fielder. One more run. It's a brilliant and intelligent and calculative bowling from the bowler, Surya Charan.
Third ball of this over. Akib on the strike. Yeah, very well played towards the point.
So
And a dot ball.
we are talking about the batting unit of Pai Viceroy Tirupati. They're all the 11 players are all guns blazing. But we have to see how the Hyperians restricted them. It's a good sign from the Hyperion team. So whether the batsman is going to attempt the single or not, we have to wait. So no from this partner A.V. Surya, but the last ball of this over. Again trying to go big, slashes it outside the third man. He's get 4. So far we consider it as a good over, but the last he given some width for the batsman. He's completely capitalized on that. We can see that. He's tried to go big and slashes. By end of 15 overs, it's 109 for 4.
Manoj into the attack.
That is not the ideal line for the bowler to bowl. It's drifting down the legs and a little bit of work for the fielder, Varmesh. So batsman will get comfortably 2 runs. So A.V. Surya, we are not seeing any fireworks from him till yet today. So today is, I think it's not the day to come down the ground and hit those big sixes. They get on the runs in the form of leg byes. Yeah, again, cheeky. Look at the Varmesh, he's trying. It's a cheeky run. That's why we always be in the game. You have to focus on the ball, gather the ball. The batsman will completely capitalize on the things. Look at that. He's waiting. The keeper thought that he's gone somewhere else. He's not focused on the ball. So 1 more 4. Meanwhile, so it's starting to be a good over for the batters. Try to scoop it down the deep square leg. 1 more 4 runs for the 4 more. Nice batting from Akib. He's getting some momentum back into this game. So far 7 runs considered in this over. Will it turn into a big over? Just wait and watch. Again cheeky towards the third man. But he couldn't able to get the gap. Nice over in the batting perspective. So the projector score itself look like it's around 150. If it is get around 160 to 170 is good total on the surface. We can see some turn, bounce, some skidders. So Verma saying that myself handled this ball. Great bowling so far. And Vermish in the 1.5 balls. Sorry, 1.4. It's 12 runs considered. So last ball in this over. Is trying to slags, trying to play it down the ground. By the end of 16 overs, it's 118 for 4. So we can signal from the umpire that strategic timeout.
Back into the action. Mohammad came to bowl his third over. 17th over of this inning. Projected score is around 150. After completion of 16 overs, 118 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Team Pai Viceroy. A.V. Surya on the strike.
So we can expect some fireworks from A.V. Surya. So we know what he's capable of. So we already seen him. What the damage he can done down the innings. So 4 overs to go, 24 balls in the batter's hands. So how they are going to capitalize on the 24s is the key factor. So Mohammad back into the attack.
మనం చూస్తే లాస్ట్ మ్యాచ్లో కూడా మహమ్మద్ చాలా బాగా వేసాడు బౌలింగ్. గాల్లో బంతి 1 బౌన్స్ నో మ్యాన్స్ లోన్లో పడింది. 1 బౌన్స్ ఫీల్డర్ సల్మాన్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళింది. మంచి బాల్స్. మహమ్మద్ చాలా మంచి లెన్స్ చేస్తున్నాడు బ్యాట్స్మెన్ కొట్టనీకుండా. సో బ్యాట్స్మెన్స్ ఎంత వీలైతే అన్ని స్కోర్ తేవాలి టీమ్ బోర్డ్ మీద. ఎందుకంటే నెక్స్ట్ స్కోర్ బోర్డ్ మీద రన్స్ ఉంటే బౌలర్స్ కొంచెం ఫ్రీడంగా ఉంటుంది బౌలింగ్ వేసేదానికి. మహమ్మద్ ఏదైనా వేరియేషన్ ట్రై చేస్తాడా లేకపోతే అక్కి బిగ్ షాట్ కొడతాడా చూద్దాం.
So this is a good battle between the bat and ball team now. So we are seeing some exceptional shots and exceptional good balls from the batting team and the bowling team. So as we talk about that, can we get any big shot from this order? We are seeing some big one. It's a great catch from Priyesh Charan. This is the what Mohammad can do in the later down of the innings. So Akib tried to go big, but he didn't get. He got the elevation, but not the distance from this occasion. It's a great catch running down the backwards to catch the ball. We can see that he successfully grabbed it one. We can see how he's going to focusing. He's kept eyes on the ball. At the last moment, well judged catch from P.S. Sharon. One more wicket has to go down. So by the end of 16.2 overs, it's 119 for 5.
Pravin Watson, the new batsman of Pai Viceroy. సో మనం మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాం మహమ్మద్ చాలా వేరియేషన్స్ చేస్తూ పేస్ కూడా చాలా బాగా వేస్తున్నాడు. సో బ్యాట్స్మెన్స్ డిసీవ్ అవుతూ వికెట్స్ ఇస్తున్నారు. థర్డ్ బాల్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఓవర్, వెరీ వెల్ ప్లేడ్ ఆన్ టు ద స్టెంప్స్. చాలా అక్యురసీగా ఉన్నాడు మహమ్మద్, స్టెమ్ టు స్టెంప్ వేస్తున్నాడు. ప్రవీణ్ వాట్సన్ బిగ్ షాట్స్కి వెళ్ళాలి. ఒక పక్క ఏవి సూర్య ఆడుతూ ఉండాలి. లాస్ట్ 4 ఓవర్స్ ఉన్నాయి అంతే, ఇంకా కొట్టు వెళ్ళాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఎన్ని రన్స్ స్కోర్ చేస్తే అంత బాగుంటుంది.
Surya has to be the part. 22 in his name. So 17 overs, after completion of 17 overs, it's 122 for 6. So we are in the final 18 balls of this innings.
న్యూ బౌలర్ మనోజ్, డెత్ ఓవర్స్లో చాలా బాగా వేస్తున్నాడు మనోజ్.
Can we
Very
expect
well.
some fireworks from Praveen Watson? We known him for his big hitting. We already seen that. Even that Pai Viceroy Tirupati is expecting some fireworks from Praveen Watson. As we said, we are expecting some fireworks, but straight deep mid wicket, 6 runs from the batter. So Varmesh is trying to vary his pace. He's looking at the batsman at the last point, but in the slot ball, he played across through the deep mid wicket. It's straight over the boundary fence. 6 runs. A good start from this over. We'll make it as big. It's drifting down the legs. So will batsman get it 2? No, or else they have to settle for 1. They will get runs in the form of byes. So 3 more to go. So new batter, Shalu Nawaz. So two coming down the ground and trying to play it hard, but the bowler seen him quite beautifully and drag his length. Sorry, pardon. K. Sai Gunadeep. This is the variation that Manoj Sai Varmesh can provide. So batsman completely deceived the ball. He's trying to hit it big, but the end he has to lose his wicket. Wicket's gone for walking. Look at that. Last moment he changed his length. After pitching it comes little bit of low and taken the wicket. See the happiness from Varmesh. After pitching, it's coming slow from the ground pitch and taken the leg wicket. It's in the hands of Sohan. By the end of 17.4 overs, it's 129 for 7. Jayant, new batter. That has to be stopped. So no, don't allow the new batter to give some loose runs. By the end of
ప్రణీత్ ఫౌండేషన్ మంచి ఆరోగ్యం మరియు విద్య వలన సమాజానికి మేలు చేయవచ్చని నమ్మి అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు, తాగునీటి సేవలు, ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు దత్తత తీసుకుని సదుపాయాలను అందించుట, పేద విద్యార్థులకి ఉచిత ట్యూషన్స్, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత వైద్య శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత మార్చురీ వ్యాన్ సౌకర్యం వంటి సేవలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా వారి ప్రతి ఆలోచన, ప్రతి సేవ, ప్రతి అడుగు కొందరి జీవితంలో వెలుగు నింపింది.
సో ఆఖరి 2 ఓవర్ల ఆట అయితే మిగిలింది. సో న్యూ బౌలర్. సో చూడాలి ఇప్పుడు అయితే ఎంతవరకు అయితే స్కోర్ చేస్తారో. మహమ్మద్ నుంచి అంత పేస్ అయితే ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చెయ్యం. లాస్ట్లో తన వేరియేషన్స్ అయితే మనం చూస్తూ ఉంటాం. తను అయితే కంప్లీట్ ఫేస్ ఆన్ ఉంటాడు, లేకపోతే ఫేస్ ఆఫ్ చేసి డిసీవ్ చేస్తాడు బ్యాటర్ని. సో లాస్ట్ 11 బంతులు ఈ ఇన్నింగ్స్లో. projected score మనం చూస్తే 146, ఎనీథింగ్ అరౌండ్ 150 to 160. So great ball, slower ball, deceive the batsman. This is the what any good bowler can do on the surface. It's not offering anything for the batters. So 4 more to go in this over. If you look at the current run rate, it's around 7.2. It's great comeback from the bowlers Hyperion team. Sai Gunadeep. He given some width for the batter to freeze their arms, but straight to the field. Cover fielder, is there any run? No. Great fielding. This is what a proper good bowler can do. 3 balls, 2 runs. We are almost 3 balls to go in this over. So we can see nice scenarios from the ground. The wind is blowing. That's beautiful ground. Yeah, hitting the duck hard. So one more run. The name of the batsman, Jayant. 4 balls, 3 runs. Great over from the Muhammad. So far he considered 21 runs in 2 more balls to go in this over. Will they make it big in this over? We have to wait and see. Our questions will be going to answer soon within these 2 balls. But it's not easy to play shots in Muhammad's over. He can vary space, slow balls, cutters. We can see the batsman deep in the crease and slides it toward the third man. 1 more run. Under these circumstances, 19th over is going on. Muhammad has given only just 4 runs. So batter wants to change the bat. Jayant, we have seen him the changing of the bat. So we can expect a big fire. A big one is coming on the line. Just we have to wait and wait. Last one. No, he given some width for the batter to try to the cover fielder. 1 more run. By the end of 19th over, it's 136 for 7.
శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ మీ ఆరోగ్యానికి శ్రేష్టమైన సంరక్షణకై విశ్వసించాల్సిన పేరు. కార్డియాలజీ, న్యూరాలజీ, ఈఎన్టీ, యూరాలజీ, ఆర్థోపెడిక్స్, క్రిటికల్ కేర్, అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఇంటర్వెన్షనల్ పల్మనాలజీ, నెఫ్రాలజీ.
So it's not a good ideal start for the bowler, Varmesh. He's not happy with the ball, the way he bowls, drifting down the leg side. It's a suicidal ball. It's coming completely. At this stage, they don't want to give any easy runs for the batters. It mount the pressure on the batting team later on this innings. The pitch is offering something for the bowlers. The Giant is going for the big. We have to see. Yes, it's out of the ground. We can see the 90-meter 6 from the Giant bat. We already had a word. We already seen that change on the bat. Brings it a big 6. So Jayant, we know him as a big hitter at the down the innings. So we have seen 11 runs on the first ball of Varmesh over. It's a huge. Again, 1 more shot from the Giant bat, but straight to the long on fielder. Single has to be taken. Yes. So 4 balls in this innings. They already scored 148 for the loss of 7 wickets. So we are already talking about that. Anything around 160 to 170 is a good total. They're trying to put it on the board, but the bowler not giving any weight for the batsman. So he's not happy with the fielding effort. Varmesh. It's quite a bit of expensive today. 35 runs in 3.3. There's 3 more balls to go and he's over. Batsman down the track. Let's see, is a great appeal is going on. Whether we have to see any signal from the umpire. No. Will they are going to review? Yes, they are going to for review. They had 2 reviews left. So we have to wait for the third umpire decision whether it's going to be hit the wicket or not. Waiting for the third umpire confirmation. Yeah, it's a not out. So the third umpire thinks that it's gone little bit wide of the leg wicket, leg stump. So he decides it's a not out. Yes. 2 more balls to go in Vermesh over. Last 2 balls. Jayant is trying to hit big. Yes, he successfully hit that to the hands of the fielder. He's trying to go big to the mid wicket, but he's not successful at this time. Straight to the hands. We can expect these kind of shots at the last stage of the innings, but he's got some elevation, but no, not the distance. So we are in the last ball of this innings. We have to see anything big from this Vermesh over. But the end of 19.5 overs is 151 for 7. So straight to the hands of the fielder. 2 wickets for Ramesh. Great. He has to wait for the hat-trick for next match. But the end of 20 overs, Pai Viceroy Tirupati, they have scored 151 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. The last 2 deliveries from the Ramesh is exceptional. He picked 2 wickets. Straight to the cover fielder. So if you look at the Pai Viceroy Tirupati scorecards, Shashank Srivatsav, he scored 12 runs. Rohit, 14 runs. Sheikh Jahir Abbas, he scored 19 in 12 balls. And Vinay Kumar, 31. Surya, 24. And Syed Akib, 11 runs. Praveen Watson, 7. Sai Gunadeep, 5. Jayant, 11 runs. It's a great bowling from the Hyperion team. We can see the bowling scorecard. So Manoj Shai Vermesh, he took 4 wickets in 4 overs, 35 runs he considered. And Dhanush Reddy, 1 wicket, and Yashwant, 2 wickets, and Muhammad, 2 wickets. So we will take a short break and get back to the chase.
Alright, once again, a very big welcome to the second innings of match number 19 of Praneeth Foundation, Chittoor Premier League. After losing toss and batting first, Pai Viceroy Tirupati have been restricted to a very decent total. That was what Manoj was expecting at the start of this game. During the toss, would want to restrict them to as less runs as possible, and 151 is what team have scored. 152 will be the target for team Hyperion. They put themselves in a very good position in getting this chase run. The young man Harshavardhan will be on strike. Vinay with the ball. Right, first ball. Yes, already gripping off the surface. We've seen it hasn't been easy for Pai Viceroy Tirupati in the first innings. They haven't got the runs that they're known for. They're a very destructive batting lineup. They've restricted to just 151. Nicely tossed it up a bit. A defense from the young man Harsha. What a promising talent he's been, Harshavardhan. Absolutely decimating good bowlers at a young age. As this has become a trend now, the young bowlers, as we have seen how a 15-year-old kid in IPL is doing some big wonders. He's got 56s in the season already. Let's talk about a 15-year-old boy hitting the world-class bowlers for 56s. Leading run scorer as well, the 15-year-old Shorevanshi. But here we got one more youngster, just 1 or 2 years older to him, doing a fine job for the team. Now he's up against a quality bowler, Vinay Kumar. 4 dots to begin with the first over. That's going to be another dot. He's using his experience very much into action and has got away with 5 dots in the first over. Last ball to go. On the up once again, will get off the mark. Will get off the mark and will retain the strike for the next over. Very good start with the ball for Vinay. 1 over done, 1 for none. Alright, first over done, and it's SV Reddy. He's got 3 important wickets in the last game for the team. In the game where there was some interruption with the rain, he's got some quick wickets and has been a very big key in getting a very good start. Now he has been given the ball to start the proceedings to the second over. First ball, just trying to slog it away onto the onside. Now trying to take the charge, trying to go for the big hit, trying to take on the bowler. Targeting is very important. As you got to respect the good bowlers, you got to be playing on the merit of the ball for the good bowlers, but there has to be some selection made while you're going for those big hits. Now SV Reddy, look at that. The claws coming in, and he's got a wicket, a breakthrough very early in the game. Right, you can see the celebration. He's getting those important starts and has got a little movement of the surface. That has been the key. That has been the strength of the left-hander bowlers, isn't it? Look at that, getting that very little movement at the end after pitching, and that have totally undone. Look at that celebration. Right, the tiger claws have come out. 1 for 1, 1.2 overs. There's the kind of start Harshavardhan departs with. Another bad day at the office. 1.2 overs, 1 for 1 team Hyperion. Alright, SV Reddy has got the breakthrough. Yes, that's almost as if an eagle watching from the high skies have got something on the ground and has picked it. Yes, that's almost like he's showing his claws, like he has got his prey there. A brilliant start by SV Reddy. A new batter, one Harsha departs, another one makes his way into the middle. Well left on the offside. Right, outstanding start with the new ball for SV Reddy. Now back in the com box. Venkat. Welcome back, Venkat.
థ్యాంక్స్ జెసి. సో టార్గెట్ 152. సో 112 బాల్స్లో తన ఫస్ట్ వికెట్ అయితే కోల్పోయారు. ఎక్సలెంట్ డెలివరీ ఫ్రమ్ ద లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ బౌలర్ ఎస్వి రెడ్డి. సో 1.3 ఓవర్స్. యా, కొంచెం పడ్డాక కొంచెం అవే వెళ్తూ కొంచెం బౌన్స్ అయితే లభించింది. అసలు రూమ్ అయితే ఇవ్వట్లే ఏ బ్యాట్స్మెన్కి. ఎస్వి రెడ్డి తన ప్రీవియస్ మ్యాచ్ చూసుకుంటే ఒక 3 వికెట్స్, ఒక మంచి ఎక్స్ప్లోజివ్ స్టార్ట్ అయితే తన టీంకి ఇచ్చాడు, ఒక 3 వికెట్లు తీసి. సో ఈరోజు ఏమైనా అలాంటి పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ రిపీట్ అవుతుందా? జస్ట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు వెయిట్. అగైన్ సమ్ విత్ ప్రొవైడ్ ఫర్ ద బ్యాట్స్మెన్ టు ఫ్రీ హిస్ ఆర్మ్స్, బట్ couldn't able to capitalize on that. Great start from Pai Viceroy Tirupati. So they picked up 1 wicket already in the first over. Sorry, in second over, SV Reddy picked the wicket of Harsha. So 1 more to go in this. He's hitting the right spot. The ball is straight to the fielder side, Akib. So dot to end over. Great over, 1 run. By the end of 2 overs, it's 2 for 1.
Every great space begins with a vision. For over 10 years, Aditya Building Solutions has been turning that vision into reality. With 100 plus projects delivered, from stunning commercial spaces to elegant homes, we build with quality you can see and trust you can feel. Because your space deserves nothing less than the best. Aditya Building Solutions. Builders, consultants, developers.
So we are moving to third over of this match. The batsman given some width and try to capitalize on that. Yeah, successfully get one more four. Shohan Reddy, the inform batter for Hyperions, is targeting the premium bowler of Pai Viceroy Tirupati. So great start from the over for Hyperions. It's not an easy for a new batter to come and trace their arms. Again, the set batter straight down the ground, but it's great feeling from Vinay Kumar. We are at the beautiful venue. This match is going to be host GVSCS ground. We can see a sharp turn from Vinay. After gripping it, and we are seeing some turn and bounce from Vinay. As we said earlier, this is not an easy pitch to bat on, to come down the ground and hit the strokes as you like. You have to watch, wait till the end. Vinay is getting some turn and strike to the fielder, cover fielder. One more dot. It's a great comeback from Vinay. After considering 4 in his first ball, pardon. So we known Vinay for his breakthroughs. Again, absolute spot on. Straight to the mid-on fielder. One more. The batter's account. So if you look at the scenarios, Pai Viceroy Tirupati is unbeatable till now. 6 matches, 6 wins. So coming to Hyperion, they played 6 matches, they won 2. They're in the 4th in the standing. It's a great ball. But the end of 3 overs, it's 7 for 1. So we are talking about this wicket. It's not offering in. It's offering for both the batters and fielders. We have seen that if the width is provided by the batter, so bowler SV Reddy is the batsman completely capitalize on that. Good start for the over. So there is something on the pitch. The pitch is offering something pace, length. And we can see some of the balls are coming a little bit of low. That's a great shot to the covers, extra covers. So SV Reddy is going to make any impact in this over. He already created some impact. The batter, Harsha, he cleaned him up. Shohan Reddy is going big. Straight down the ground. Good shot from Shohan Reddy, the form batter, is targeting the strike bowler of Pai Viceroy Tirupati. Down the ground. A beautiful shot from Shohan. It's over the fence. Great shot. 10 runs already came in this over in 2 balls. So with some width provide for the batsman. So he took one single. So we are talking about SV Reddy. Variations is quite unpredictable. So last match he took 3 wickets. So he's bang on the target right now. So 2 more balls to go in this over. Look at the pitch. It's assisting for pace bowlers, spinners, and me. Again, some width provided from the batter Sri Reddy, but it's right in the hands of Praveen Watson. Great wicket. So we can see the celebrations. Why not? They got one more by the dust. 3.5 overs. We can see it's not the bat is turning on his hands of the batters. It's right to the cover fielder Praveen Watson. Great catch, running back. By the end of 3.5 overs, it's 18 for 2. It's pitched a little bit up for the batter. So we can see the running catch from the Praveen Watson. So we are in the last ball. SV Reddy, the impact which we created in the last match is carrying from there. He already took 2 wickets for 12 runs. So Manoj Sai Varmesh, new batter. So we are in the power play. So we know that 2 fielders out of the circle. The batters has to completely capitalize on that. So it's already we have witnessed that 18 runs, 2 wickets. Last ball of the 4th over. SV Reddy, the exceptional bowling after giving 11 runs in the first 3 balls. Once again, straight to the point fielder. But the end of 4 overs is 18 for 2.
ప్రణీత్ ఫౌండేషన్ మంచి ఆరోగ్యం మరియు విద్య వలన సమాజానికి మేలు చేయవచ్చని నమ్మి అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు, తాగునీటి సేవలు, ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు దత్తత తీసుకుని సదుపాయాలను అందించుట, పేద విద్యార్థులకి ఉచిత ట్యూషన్స్, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత వైద్య శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత మార్చురీ వ్యాన్ సౌకర్యం వంటి సేవలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా వారి ప్రతి ఆలోచన, ప్రతి సేవ, ప్రతి అడుగు కొందరి జీవితంలో వెలుగు నింపింది.
Spinner back into attack again. Jayant. Shohan Reddy, the star batter. So we are talking about the pitch, how it's behaving. That's a key factor. It's offering some assistance for spinners we already seen. So Varmesh, the key fact is that how he is going to play. They already lost 2 wickets in the power play. 19 for 2 in 4.1 overs. So we are playing this match at the Bridgefield venue, GVSCS ground, situated near the Vayalapadu. It's a great bowling from the Giant. Excellent ball. He deceived the batsman. Look at the celebration. Varmesh has to go for none. This is what the start Pai Viceroy Tirupati need. There's no answer from the Varmesh. He has to go back to the dugout. It's absolutely unpredictable ball. See, we can see he's dipping down the wicket. The ball kept low. The off wicket gone for a walk. Look at the celebration from Jayant. We can see the celebrations, appreciations from S.V. Reddy. He took 2 wickets. Now Jayant back in the wicket hunt. We can clearly see the disappointment from the batsman, Varmesh. It's not expected that much of bounce from this wicket. So new batter at the crease. P. Suryacharan. The great start from the over. So he got Surya some quick start for against the Spartan Warriors. Let's see how it's going to edge and gone for a 4. After getting wickets, they need to attack the new batter, but the batsman. We can see the edge is flying through the 4. Always we have to keep the slip for a new batter in the power play over. For the spinner, those who took 1 wicket already in the previous ball. It's a blunder from the captain. It's a 4 for P.S. Suryacharan. P. Suryacharan. Yeah, it's a little bit outside of off. So dot. So 5 runs and 1 wicket coming from this over. Good ball. Is not offering anything. Wait for the batter. For the end of 5 overs, it's 23 for 3.
శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ మీ ఆరోగ్యానికి శ్రేష్టమైన సంరక్షణకై విశ్వసించాల్సిన పేరు. కార్డియాలజీ, న్యూరాలజీ, ఈఎన్టీ, యూరాలజీ, ఆర్థోపెడిక్స్, క్రిటికల్ కేర్, అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఇంటర్వెన్షనల్ పల్మనాలజీ, నెఫ్రాలజీ, డయాబెటాలజీ, జనరల్ మెడిసిన్, జనరల్ సర్జరీ, గ్యాస్ట్రోఎంట్రాలజీ, గైనకాలజీ, క్లినికల్ హెమటాలజీ, ప్లాస్టిక్ సర్జరీ, ఎమర్జెన్సీ సర్వీసెస్ వంటి విశేషమైన విభాగాల్లో నైపుణ్యతని ఇస్తూ శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ లో మీ ఆరోగ్యమే మా ప్రాధాన్యతగా భావిస్తాం.
Hello. Done.
.4 overs, 25, 3 wickets. So last 2 balls, power play key. Surya Charan, Shohan ready. షోహన్ నుంచి అయితే ఒక మంచి స్టార్ట్ అయితే చూసాం. 10 balls 18 runs, ఒక రన్అట్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్, బట్ రన్అట్ అయితే లభించలేదు. సో ఈ ఓవర్లో ఒక వైడ్తో స్టార్ట్ చేసాక ఒక సింగిల్ మాత్రమే, తర్వాత ఒక 4 డాట్ బాల్స్. సో పవర్ ప్లే దృష్టిలో ఉంచుకొని ఇది ఒక సూపర్ ఓవర్. పవర్ ప్లే లాస్ట్ ఓవర్ వేస్తున్నారంటే అంత ఈజీ కాదు. బ్యాట్స్మెన్ చాలా వరకు ఛాన్సెస్ అయితే తీసుకుంటారు. ఆ ఛాన్సెస్ తీసుకోవడం మనం చూసాం. ఆ ఛాన్సెస్ తీసుకునే టైంలోనే వికెట్స్ కూడా కోల్పోవడం కూడా చూసాం మనం. ఒక భారీ షాట్, బట్ స్ట్రైట్ ఆన్ ద బ్యాంక్ ఆన్ టార్గెట్. సో బట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ 6 overs, పవర్ ప్లే done and dusted is 25 for 3.
Every great space begins with a vision. For over 10 years, Aditya Building Solutions has been turning that vision into reality. With 100 plus projects delivered, from stunning commercial spaces to elegant homes, we build with quality you can see and trust you can feel. Because your space deserves nothing less than the best. Aditya Building Solutions. Builders, consultants, developers.
Trent once again back into attack. So last over he proved his worth. He picked up one important wicket. Manoj Shai Varmesh, there is a little bit of checking for stumping, but he's comfortable in. Batsman tried to give it room and guide it over the deep extra covers, but he couldn't able to manage with the bat. One more dot. So one dot ball. The dot ball will always create pressure on the batter, and it's so while it is in the chasing, the required run rate will automatically goes up. So they have to take the chances. If you are not getting any runs on the board, they have to stick to the singles and twos. That is the way to construct the innings. So batsmen needs to focus on that. So they're already having 26 for 3. It's a completely slow start for the team Hyperians. So 81 balls, 126. One భారీ షాట్ అయితే ప్రయత్నం జరిగింది అక్కడ, స్ట్రైట్ డౌన్ ద గ్రౌండ్. 4 అయితే లభిస్తుంది షోహన్ కి. సారీ పర్డన్, పి సూర్య చరణ్ ఒక భారీ షాట్ అయితే ప్రయత్నించాడు. చాలా సక్సెస్ఫుల్ అయితే అయ్యాడు. కొంచెం అవే ఫ్రమ్ ద బ్యాటర్ ఉంది, బట్ తను ఆఫ్ సైడ్ నుంచి డ్రాగ్ చేసి ఒక బౌండరీ అయితే లభించింది. వన్ ఆఫ్ ద సేఫెస్ట్ షాట్స్ ఆన్ ద గ్రౌండ్. సో ఈ ఓవర్లో 5 runs. సూర్య చరణ్ 9 balls 8 runs, ఒక 4తో కొంచెం ప్రెజర్ అయితే రిలీవ్ అయింది. కొంచెం డ్రాగ్ చేశారు లెంత్ డీప్గా, స్ట్రైట్ టు ద డీప్ మిడ్ వికెట్ ఫీల్డర్. ఒక రన్ అయితే లభిస్తుంది. సో ఈ ఓవర్లో జయంత్ అయితే టార్గెట్ చేద్దామని అనుకున్నారు. ఒక బాల్ అయితే టార్గెట్ చేశారు. కొంచెం ఆ టార్గెట్ చేశాక లెంత్లో వేరియేషన్స్ అయితే కనిపిస్తున్నాయి జయంత్ నుంచి. సో వీఆర్ ఇన్ ద ఫైనల్ బాల్ ఆఫ్ జయంత్స్ ఓవర్. ఒక భారీ షాట్ డౌన్ ద లెగ్ సైడ్, వెళ్ళే ప్రయత్నం. ఎస్వి వైడ్గా ప్రకటించే అవకాశం అయితే కనిపిస్తుంది మనకి బౌలర్ ఎంపైర్ దగ్గర నుంచి. ఎస్, ఒక 3 పరుగులు లభించే అవకాశం. సారీ, ఒక 2 పరుగులు మాత్రమే లభించాయి, ఒక వైడ్ రూపంలో, ఒక బైస్ రూపంలో. లాస్ట్ బాల్ జయంత్ ఓవర్లో. బ్యాట్స్మెన్ స్లాట్ స్లో ఫుల్లర్ అయితే వేసాడు, బట్ స్ట్రైట్ టు ద ఫీల్డర్, ఒక్క రన్. By the end of 7 overs, it's 34 for 3. So we are moved to 8 over of this innings. It's a great start from Pai Viceroy Tirupati. They already managed to pick 3 wickets of Hyperion team. So again, back into attack, A.G. Krishna. A.G. Krishna is spot on the length. Is not offering anything for the batters, asking batsmen to hit. So after chasing 152, the Hyperians, they didn't get any good start from the batters. They already lost 3 wickets. So we can see that required run rate is around 9.12, almost 9 runs. Yes, Krishna is sticking to the line towards the cover fielder. One more run. So this is the planning which you needed while you're chasing the slow, lower targets like 150 and 160. So the pitch is assisting something for the bowlers. Then right now Hyperion's teams focus on the momentum, like they have to get the singles. They don't have to keep the any dot ball further longer. Why? Because the required run rate is climbing up. Again in the slot, but it's a slow ball. Strike the cover fielder, run out of chance. Vinay completely missed that. Great bowling from A.G. Krishna. So in this kind of pitch, we no need to go for the pace. If we offer anything for the batter with the pace, they are going to capitalize. We already seen from the first innings of Pai Viceroy Tirupati. The cutters and slower ones will work on these kind of pitches. Again, one slower one. The bat is twisted in the hands of the batters, right? It's over the fielder Jayant. Great shot under tremendous pressure. This is what they are looking for. If one good hit, it will shift the momentum towards the batting team. They are successful in that. Sean Reddy. So he scored 26 in 15 balls. Lone warrior in Hyperion team. So far it's a good over for Hyperions. 9 runs coming out of it. 2 more to go. He given some width for the batter. To the cover fielders. 1 more run. So we are talking about the pitch and the variations. The pitch offers something for the bowlers. Later part of the innings, the bowlers is getting the grip and turn. The thing is, they already lost the 3 wickets. They have to build a partnership to bring back the momentum of the game. Right now, Shohan Reddy and Surya Charan, they are focusing mainly on that. Is trying to go big, but strike to the long on fielder. And once again, misfield from Jahir Abbas. So it's a great over from the batting perspective. They already scored. Great shot, strike to the long on fielder, but he couldn't able to hold that one. So the batsman has to take it. It's after completion of 8 overs, it's 48 for 3.
ప్రణీత్ ఫౌండేషన్ మంచి ఆరోగ్యం మరియు విద్య వలన సమాజానికి మేలు చేయవచ్చని నమ్మి అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు, తాగునీటి సేవలు, ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు దత్తత తీసుకుని సదుపాయాలను అందించుట, పేద విద్యార్థులకి ఉచిత ట్యూషన్స్, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత వైద్య శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత మార్చురీ వ్యాన్ సౌకర్యం వంటి సేవలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా
So Jain, the spinner, back into attack. So will he able to provide one breakthrough? He's down the leg side. Great over. We have witnessed that one from the last. They have scored what they want in that over. They're scoring high. This is any shift in the momentum of the game. No, Jayant not offer anything for the batter right now. He's digging the length hard for the batters. If you look at this partnership, 31 in 23 balls. This is what they want. He given some Giant offering some width for the batters to cut it slashes down the sweepers. So the thing is, the captain trusted him to get a wicket and take the team into comeback once again, but he's not right now. He's not accurate as we have seen in the first over. Yes, that is the thing we are seeing today. If the batter gets any underage, we have to wait and see. But by signal from the umpire, it's a 4. Anything will come, they have to take it. Nice. It's 2 away from the keeper as well. So this is the things which we are talking about the earlier in the over. There is any shift of the game. It's 36. Yeah, it's a good line for a bowler, Jayant. So we have to wait and see whether they are coming from the second. Yes, they came. This is a good running between the wickets from these 2 batters. So if your boundaries are right up, these are the basics to keep momentum. We can see that Virat Kohli, at the starting of the innings, he will focus on 1s and 2 lateral part of the innings. He's go for his explosives. So right now, 9 runs consider in this Jayant over is pitched up. So good ball to end over. By the end of 9 overs, it's 57 for 3. So after completion of 9 overs, it's 57 for loss of 3 wickets for team Hyperions. So they have to score 8.64 runs in an over. So target after chasing a target of 152 did not get any good start. Mutually Harsha one out for one and Harsha Shai ready for duck. Manoj Shai Varmesh is also going for the duck in Jain's over. This partnership is the crucial in this chase. So 38 runs in 27 balls. Shalu Nawaz back into the deck. He given some width for the batter. It's a great drive from the giant, but he couldn't be able to capitalize on that. But it's a great effort. Once again, we have to look at that. He given some width for the batter to freeze their arms. We can see it's a great driving effort, but he fell short of the fielder giant. 100 out of 100 from Jayant. Good lengths. He's hitting good lengths right now, Shalu Nawaz. So one dot ball can increase the pressure on the batters. Why? Because the required run rate is climbing up. 8.81 right now, 64 balls, 94 runs. They have to target one in an over. Edge and gone for 4. Now, sorry, the third man is a quick as a rocket to came to stop the ball. So 3 balls, 2 runs from Shalu Nawaz over. Now the form batter Shohan Reddy is going for a big stride down the long off. And the fielder is not able to get that for 4 more runs added to the total of Hyperions. We can see Shohan Reddy, the form batter, in-form batter. He pitched a little bit of up, but straight down the ground. The fielder have no chance to cut it off. This is the start which what you are talking about. The things may change after the strategic timeout. Let's see how the momentum of this game is going on. He offers some width for the batter, straight to the hands of the fielder, but couldn't be able to grab 1 run. Great comeback from Shalu Nawaz. He created some chance for his team, but the fielder, he's tried his efforts. We have to appreciate it's not coming to him. For the last ball of the over, he's trying to go as big, straight down the long on, but he's not in the reach of the fielder. By the end of 10 overs, he's 65 for 3.
ప్రణీత్ ఫౌండేషన్ మంచి ఆరోగ్యం మరియు విద్య వలన సమాజానికి మేలు చేయవచ్చని నమ్మి అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు, తాగునీటి సేవలు, ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు దత్తత తీసుకుని సదుపాయాలను అందించుట, పేద విద్యార్థులకి ఉచిత ట్యూషన్స్, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత వైద్య శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత మార్చురీ వ్యాన్ సౌకర్యం వంటి సేవలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా వారి ప్రతి ఆలోచన, ప్రతి సేవ, ప్రతి అడుగు కొందరి జీవితంలో వెలుగు నింపింది.
Nice over for the team Hyperion perspective from Shalu Nawaz. They scored 8 runs in that. So required rate is around 8.7. So that over can bring any momentum in this game. We have to wait and watch. Again, he's not over. A.V. Surya He will not offer. He's not going to offer any pace on the ball. We know him for his variations. He picked some good wickets in the earlier part of this tournament. We can see him, the changes that what he offers. Again, back of the hand, straight down the ground. He tried to the fielder giant, but he couldn't able to catch it. That chances are creating. It's a sitter from the fielder giant. Yevi Surya, we are talking about him. So he will not offer anything for the batter. Again, back of the hand. For this time, he given some room for the batter. Slight misfielding. We are not expecting the table toppers these kind of performances in the field. This is pressure releasing boundary for the batting team. It was straight to the fielder. Is no need to hurry up. Is coming to him, but he couldn't able to grab that. So 5 runs in 3 balls, 57 balls, 82 runs. It's quite gettable if Shohan Reddy in the strike. Again, back of the hands. This time straight to the cover fielders. So we are analyzing the situation right now. So required run rate around 8.68. 6 runs already came in this over. 2 more to go. Back of the hands again. The chance is created, but it's fall short of Praveen Watson's arc. Great bowling from Yevi Surya, the captain of Pai Viceroy Tirupati. So we are at the beautiful venue GVSCS Gundluru Venkata Subbalakshmi Chandrasekhar ground located in Valmikipuram. So 1 balls to go in this over. How Yevi Surya again. He offers some pace on this occasion to Kaukoran region. 1 more 4. Great over for Team Hyperion. So it's 77 for loss of 3 wickets after 11 overs. This time he offers some pace for the batter. The batter is able to capitalize on that.
Sri Maruti Hospital.
Strike bowler for Pai Viceroy Tirupati. Vinay, left arm orthodox, back into attack. So 54-75. Can he make an impact? Shohan Reddy on the strike. 23 balls, 40 runs. Yeah, spot on. Strike to the long on fielder. But any cost, they have to target 1 boundary in an over to keep that pressure down. 2 good overs for a Hyperion can make the changes in the game. Then where the 2 overs is coming from, whether it's from Vinay or someone else, he is not offering any pace. Good length. He's dipping the ball into the surface quite superbly. So 2 balls in the Vinay's over. Down the This is the what the impact can Vinay create. He grinding up. P. Surya Charan, he has to walk back to the dugout. Look at that. He tried to turn it from the leg wicket. It's right on, skidded, and hitting on the top of the wicket. We know this is the impact he can create. So whenever the captain needs the wicket, Devi Surya, he will give ball to him. Look at the top of the middle and leg. A dream ball for a left armer. P.S. Sharon, he has to walk back to the pavilion. So Vinay Kumar, 2.3 overs, 7 runs, 1 wicket. By the end of 11.3, it's 78 for 4. P. Surichan, he scored 28 runs in 27 balls. This is the 12 in the twister for this game. You have to wait the momentum. Salman, new batter. That is the end of that partnership. Great bowling from Vinay Kumar. They had a tons and loads of experience he having on the cricket. The experienced campaigner Vinay Kumar. So the partnership was building. The captain A.V. Surya given ball to Vinay to get the breakthrough. So he's done and dusted that partnership. So right now we are seeing 51 balls, 74 runs. This is a great over from Vinay. But don't forget the set batter. Shohan Reddy is on 24 balls, 41 runs. There were 2 more balls to go. So Vinay adjusting the field according to his ball. Is it any trap for the batsman? We have to see. And his trap is setting for the batter or not. He's playing the mindset of the batters all the time. We are already seen. Again, exceptional. The dream left arm orthodox bowler is after pitching it, turned it very sharply. The keeper couldn't be able to hold that. Shashank Srivatsav. In this process, he got some little bit of hurt. No, he's perfectly all right. So last ball in this over, 2 runs coming from this. Shohan Reddy on strike. Straight ball. He pitched a little bit up for the batsman. 1 more run to end this over. 12 overs gone. It's 84-4. It's 49 balls, 72. 48 balls, 72 runs.
మీ ఆరోగ్యానికి శ్రేష్టమైన సంరక్షణకై విశ్వసించాల్సిన పేరు కార్డియాలజీ, న్యూరాలజీ, ఈఎన్టీ, యూరాలజీ, ఆర్థోపెడిక్స్, క్రిటికల్ కేర్, అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఇంటర్వెన్షనల్ పల్మనాలజీ, నెఫ్రాలజీ, డయాబెటాలజీ, జనరల్ మెడిసిన్, జనరల్ సర్జరీ, గ్యాస్ట్రోఎంట్రాలజీ, గైనకాలజీ, క్లినికల్ హెమటాలజీ, ప్లాస్టిక్ సర్జరీ, ఎమర్జెన్సీ సర్వీసెస్ వంటి విశేషమైన విభాగాల్లో నైపుణ్యతని ఇస్తూ శ్రీ మారుతి హాస్పిటల్స్ లో మీ ఆరోగ్యమే మా ప్రాధాన్యతగా భావిస్తాం.
Every great space begins with a vision. For over 10 years, Aditya Building Solutions has been turning that vision into reality. With 100
So A.V. Surya back into attack. He's a little bit of expensive in his first over. 12 runs scored in that So again back into attack. We already know A.V. Surya will not offer anything for the batter. He is known for his cutters. How the Salman is going to play in this over is the key factor for them. So required, and for current 47 balls, 71 runs required. They reached 9 runs in an over. They have to take the charge whenever they get the loose balls. Again, one more slow ball from the hands of A.V. Surya. They quite comfortably taken the single. Yes, it's the right approach from the Salman. Why? Because the set batter, Sean Reddy, is hitting the ball very nicely and timing the ball. It's already in 26 balls, he hit 43 runs. The set batter on the strike. If the set batter on the strike, mostly you have to give the strike to the set batter and set the back of the hands from A.V. Surya. Great bowling. So we know Surya will not going to offer any pace for the batter. In 3 balls, they have scored. They have to manage to put the 3 runs in this over. So 2 big overs can change the game in any. Right now, the superb catch from the Shashank Sriwats. Whether is it hitting on the bat or not in this process, Shashank, I think Shashank got injured or what. We have to look at it. The great catch, one of the best in the league. We can see, try to cut it down that deep square leg. It's excellent. We can see the flying judge, Shashank Sriwats, the best catch in this tournament. So look at the relaxation from the team. Salman has to go. The beautiful, it's a stunner from the Shashank. Yeah, he got something on the bat. Excellent driving catch. Driving to the right. Superb. The best seen so far. By the end of 12.4 overs, it's 83 for 5. Great comeback from the Surya after a little bit of expensive in his first over. So new batter. Jayant Reddy. So we can expect some fireworks from him, Jayant. The bowlers are not allowing to build any partnership between the wickets. Only we have seen that Surya Charantej and Sean Reddy, a 28 runs partnership. So we know what the Jayant is for. The big hitter, back of the hand, try to the fielder of long on. Long off. One more run added to the total. So last ball of this 13th over. It's 84 for 5. 43 balls, 68 runs. It's quite gettable if Shohan Reddy shows fireworks. Again back of the hand from A.V. Surya. This is a great over. He took 1 wicket and 5 runs. By the end of 13 overs, it's 85 for 5.
Plus projects delivered. From stunning commercial spaces to elegant homes, we build with quality you can see and trust you can feel. Because your space deserves nothing less than the best. Aditya Building Solutions. Builders, consultants, developers.
So once again, the handsome hunk, Jesse, back to the commentary box.
Right, thank you, but not sure about that handsome hunk. 13 overs, 85 for 5 team Hyperion. 67 more required in the next 7 overs. Settled at one end, making use of the opportunity, and has been given the chance time and again by the captain. That's what you do. That's how you make use of the opportunities that come your way. And 67 more needed to be chased in 42 balls. Now A.G. Krishna. Worked it out onto the offside. Will get a single. Moves on to 46 runs with that. Is 5 wickets back in the hut already. And Pai Viceroy Tirupati with the defense of 151. They've been spot on with the bowling. Have already picked up 5 wickets. Now 86 is what they've allowed in the first 13 overs. 66 more required in 41 balls. Now Jayant need to put in some controlled aggression. If he is there until the end, if he can keep his calm to be and get some good shots, makes a room to himself. We've seen a blinder, a spectacular catch from Shashank Srivatsa diving towards his right. Is the leading run scorer of the season as well, Shashank Srivatsa. That's good line. Very good line from Krishna. There's 2 overs taken on for 16 runs. Gautam Krishna. Now, if you look at the required, that certainly would have crossed the 10-run mark with 66 to get in just 39 balls. Right, they've kept them quiet. Team Hyperion hasn't got going right from the first. They've taken wickets, haven't conceded many runs in the power play. They've made sure that they've got the upper hand right from the first ball of this chase. A single taken by Jayant. Brings in Sohan. Now we need to take the charge. Settled at 46 runs of 29 balls. Got a good start, but it's important that he gets to milestones when the team is on the winning side. It's always important to be on the winning side. When you're getting runs, that would count, and that would count very well. That's been lofted onto the onside on a bounce into the hands of the fielder, Jayant, who's put down a catch in this game. Put down a sitter that could have been a wicket for AV, the captain. 64-37. Right, trying to slog it. Good work by Akib. And that's going to be an end to a very good over. Just 4 runs of the 14th over, 89 for the loss of 5 wickets. All right, 14 overs into the game, 89 for the loss of 5 wickets. Now 10.5 they need every over in the next 6. 63 and 36. Right. His game is getting down the wide. As you can see, a crowd coming in. Mr. Sudarshan with the scorer along with the team owners, the team supporters. First ball, that's high up in the air. Now where is it going? Lands in no man's area. 3 fielders have come forward. 3 fielders have converged on that. And you can see shoulders down there for A.V. Surya. That was an opportunity. Ball was in the air and you can see 3 of them thinking that one of the other people would be taking that catch. Calmly steps down the wicket. S.V. Reddy. That's going to be a single. But good start to the over. First over been a bit expensive. Now has given a good comeback in the last 1.2 overs. A.V. Surya works it very gently onto the onside. Gets another single, 3 runs of the first 3 balls. 60 in 33. Team Hyperion. That's been crunched. Beautifully timed. But Akib, the deep covers, will pick that up. Want to try with that second one. Sohan ready for that second, but have to settle only for 1 run on that occasion. The 4 runs coming on the first 4 balls. These won't hurt. And you can see the required rate climbing up. Singles doesn't matter. It's going to be the boundaries. That's going to be the problem for Team Pai Viceroy. Absolute execution. Terrific execution of the slower ones is every bowler, almost every bowler that I've tried, the slower deliveries, I've got the execution right on the money. And they've all been brilliant. There's a dot ball, last ball to go in the over. Just 4 runs. Is Jayant gonna take something? Jayant gonna take some big risk here for the final ball of the 15th. Even if you want to, Surya doesn't offer that pace for him to go for that risky hit. Could only be getting 1 run and they'll try to capitalize on it. Decides not to go for it at the end. Now 5 runs coming at the 15th over as well. Last couple of overs have just gone for 9 runs. 15 done, 94 for 5.
ప్రణీత్ ఫౌండేషన్ మంచి ఆరోగ్యం మరియు విద్య వలన సమాజానికి మేలు చేయవచ్చని నమ్మి అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు, తాగునీటి సేవలు, ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు దత్తత తీసుకుని సదుపాయాలను అందించుట, పేద విద్యార్థులకి ఉచిత ట్యూషన్స్, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత వైద్య శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత మార్చురీ వ్యాన్ సౌకర్యం వంటి సేవలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా వారి ప్రతి ఆలోచన, ప్రతి సేవ, ప్రతి అడుగు
Alright, final 5 overs in the chase, 58. Now Gautam with the final over of his spell. First ball, that's been hammered down the ground, but we'll find the fielder, Jahir Abbas. Gets only 1 run there. Is match number 19 of Praneeth Foundation, Chittoor Premier League Season 2. Happening here at Gundluru Venkata Subbulakshmi Chandrasekhar Cricket Ground. It's a fantastic venue that has been done with the support of CDCA and Cricket Vijay sir, who has been the backbone of making this dream of getting this ground ready here in Vayalpadu. And 50 runs up for Sohan is putting in some good numbers. A consistent performance from Sohan Reddy has been taken off the team for the 3 games after that first match, but has given a good comeback, 40 in 1 game. The next game has been good as well, and now has got a 50 to his name. But what's more important is now for him to get the victory to the team. That's a big hit. Got the misconnection and have to make his way back to the pavilion. Alright, just not what they want at this stage of the innings. Team Hyperion losing wickets will push them more deep into the trouble. Captain makes no mess out of it. Takes that very, very comfortably. 6th wicket down, 96 on the board, 15.3 overs into the game. Alright, they're using the impact option here. Team Hyperion, Mohan, the impact player, has made his way into the middle. 96 for 6. 56 more needed in 27. They need the big hits coming. Now they need the rain of sixes coming in if they want to chase 12.4 every over. Right, new batter. Wide to begin with, followed by a dot ball. That's a beautiful shot with full face of the bat. Has got a great elevation. That's been put down once again. Is one more catch drop from Jayant. Is put down a sitter, now puts down one more catch that should have been taken. Was in the air for a very, very long time. Is not the position that you would take the catches that are coming away from the body. He was trying, need to be underneath the ball, need to collect that at the chest level. That could be a better, but that's a big hit. Now Sohan Reddy has gone for the big hit, and Akib have taken that catch on the boundary fence. Right, they have to go for those big shots, and in the process gets it on the inside part of the bat, not conventionally out of the middle. They just want to have a check on that, but looks so safe. Is very much under control, very much inside that rope. And so 100 he has to make his way back to the pavilion after scoring 50 runs, 98 for 7 at the end of 16 overs. 54 more needed in 24 balls with 3 wickets in hand. Got 16 overs, 98 for 7, 54 more needed in 4 overs. A new batter, Rajdeep Jachin at the non-strike end. That's a big hit. He's got it right out of the middle, and that's a maximum. Alright, the impact player. Stand and deliver from Mohan. Not much movement with the legs, but look at the swing he's got with the bat. Straight down the ground, a sixer to start the over, taking on the senior bowler Vinay Kumar. He's known for comebacks. What will he do? That's been crunched. Now through the extra covers, that's going to be one more boundary. Alright, taking on the senior campaigner, taking on a very big bowler here. Mohan, the impact player. 10 runs of 2 balls. That's too much turn. That's going to be signaled wide. Is gripping off the surface. And you can see there was a very, very big turn. Now 11 of 2. That's nicely bowled. Just change the length a bit forward and has pushed the batter onto the back foot. Not gonna make it any easy. Now taken on for 10 runs. 1 run have come in the form of an extra, and he'll try to challenge the batsman now. That's been picked and he's hit it, and that has gone all the way for a sixer. Now making the life very hard. This could have been a decisive over. The captain would have thought this could certainly have been a deciding over for them to get the win. But Mohan, the impact player, has got some other plans. 17 runs. Last 2 to go in the over. That's nicely bowled. Brought that very sharply into the right-hander. Yes, he just conceded 8 runs in the first 3 overs and have gone for 17 of the last 5 balls. Last ball to go. Carefully pushes it on to the offside. Will get that single. A very, very big over to bring an end to the spell for Vinay. 18 runs and
అందరి జీవితంలో వెలుగు నింపింది.
Sri Maruti Hospital.
Right, they've got the over, just what they need at this stage. 18 runs coming of the 17th over, 36 more needed in 18 balls. And it's going to be S.V. Reddy, who's got a couple of wickets in the power play. I'll be bowling the 18th one. 2 overs still remaining for the bowler. And 36, the number that team Hyperion would want in 18 deliveries. There's a defending champions Hyperion and a runners-up of season 1, Pai Viceroy Tirupati. They faced once already in the season, And it was Pai Viceroy Tirupati who has got that big victory in the last game they faced in season 2. Now SV Reddy. That's a big hit once again. He's trying to just stand and deliver. Couldn't get the connection that he would have wanted. He's using the power that he has got in his hands. Not doing much with the legs. Just staying where he is. And he's just trying to throw the hands. Has got a very good result. Has got very good runs in the last over. Taking on a very, very good bowler, Vinay. Now what can the new batter Rajdeep do? What can he do? What can he add on at this death with 35 needed of 17 balls? Pace off. Trying to slide it onto the legs, but very well negotiated by Rajdeep. Now Mohan back on strike. Front foot open, ready for the big hit. He's gone for it. Now that has gone a mighty, mighty distance and out of the park. Right, he was ready for the shot. His front foot is very open. Yes, the left arm bowler coming over the stumps. Want to take the chance. And you can see that back foot landing there. That back foot planted there. He's gone for one more big 6 here. 25 of 10 balls. Now 28 of 15 the equation. Gone for that once again in the air. Third man over him. And that will find its way to the fence as well. Now Mohan is playing a little cameo and he's absolutely taking the game away from the hands of team Pai Viceroy Tirupati. He'll take those runs. It doesn't matter how they come. He will definitely take those runs. Moves on to 29 of 11. Impact sub is playing a very, very good impact on this game. 24 in 14 balls. Goes for it once again. That's going to be one more sixer. All right. Mohan is bringing an end to this game now. 35 of 12 balls. Absolutely merciless on every bowler that is coming. Just stand and deliver. The addition of impact players. This is what it can do to the game. This will give you an extra option. An extra batter can be opted at any stage of the innings. Now look at this over. 18 runs, one more big over. But still one more ball to go in the 18. Looking at the required and he's put them into an immense pressure. He's brought them together. And they're having a chat as to how they're going to stop this firestorm from Mohan. Last ball of the over. Where is he going? Alright, final ball of the 18th over. He goes big. Has he got the distance? He has certainly got that. One more sixer. Alright, another big over. 18 of the last over. Now 24 runs coming off this over. Absolutely decimating team Pai Viceroy Tirupati. This is the revenge week of Chittoor Premier League. Now the equation down to 12 runs in 12 balls. Look at the equation. 12 of 12. 41 of 13 balls for Mohan. His clean striking. He has taken the team what was unbeaten so far in the season. 6 wins of the 6 games. He's been absolutely monstrous against those last 2 overs. 24-18. 42 runs have come of the last 2 overs. 12 runs to get in 12 balls. Now Captain A.V. Surya. You want to bowl the 19th over. You want to try those slower ones, but too good is the equation now for Team Hyperion. All they need to do is get run a ball from here. Need not to be fancy, just need to keep in mind they just need to get 1 run every ball, and that will be enough for them to get the victory. What a turnaround. The impact player have come in. The impact player have done an immense damage for Team Pai Viceroy. Now Rajdeep Jachin on strike. Surya with the ball. First ball, sliding it onto the legs. That's good stop. It's good work by Shalu Nawaz. But can he get the job done for the team? 11 balls, 11 runs, 2 strikes, and it's game over. Picking up that slower one very well. Shashank wanna have a try it, but wouldn't wanna concede that extra run. Now understood the assignment very well. They just need 12 runs of 12 balls, 2 singles of 2 balls. Now important for Team Pai Viceroy is to get through this over without giving runs the next 4 balls. Can he clutch it for the team? A.V. Surya. That's been cut. Has found the gap as well, but there's a man in the deep. Gautam Krishna. Another run. Has taken the stage by a very big 5-storm here. Manoj 42 of 14. Extremely struck the ball very hard. That's a very good delivery. Good changer. Last 2 to go in the over. Can he finish it on a good note? Now what would be the runs? What would be the number of runs that they'll be happy to chase in the final over? What would be the runs that they'll be happy to defend in the final over will be the question. Now 2 balls to go. These 2 deliveries are very, very crucial. Now this will set up the final over. These last 2 deliveries. Slower delivery into the stumps. And he gets away with that single, but he's run very far. Rajdeep Jachin. One run needed. 1 ball remaining in this over. 8 required in 7 balls. Yes, the message would be clear from Mohan is to go and play this ball without rotating the strike, because he would want to be on the strike to get the game done in the final over. Last ball of the 19. That's not a great delivery from the bowler. That was there to be hit, and that has been extremely punished. Right, bringing down the equation to just 4 runs. Not the greatest of the deliveries with the fielders inside the ring. You can see 2 fielders inside the ring behind the square of the wicket. And he's banged in a short one there. Now just 4 required for the men in blue, the defending champions, Hyperion, to win the game, to get their revenge in the second occasion where both the teams have faced each other. 4 runs is all they need to hand over the first loss to Team Pai Viceroy Tirupati in the season. They remain unbeaten. Now just 4 runs away from getting their first defeat. Now we're going to see Shalu Nawaz has only been given 1 ball. He's got 7 wickets in the season. He hasn't been used to much by the captain. As lower ones from Shalu could have been very, very good against a batsman who just want to stand and strike. The captain have got for SV Reddy, and he's been taken on for absolute hitting. Now down to the final over with only 4 runs. Yes, we're just waiting for something there. Right, 4 required in 6 balls. It's gonna be Shalu Nawaz. Right, you can see the front foot open, ready for the big hit. Is the batter Mohan. First ball, swings it down the carpet towards the long off. That could be an opportunity, and he have to make his way back to the pavilion there. Rajdeep trying to get that extra run, trying to take that second run. Yes, to the naked eye, he looked like he's short of the crease, but we'll have to wait for the confirmation from the third umpire. Yes, the batsmen have taken off the field. It looks like the on-field umpire have called that a run out. No, 1 run have come, 3 more to get, but 5 balls to defend for team Pai Viceroy Tirupati. Yes, this is what you would expect from these two teams. This blue and yellow has always got a good rivalry. You see it in IPL as well. Mumbai Indians and Super Kings have got a great rivalry as well. Now it's Pai Viceroy Tirupati and Hyperion. 8 wickets. 2 wickets in 5 balls. That's going to be game for the men in yellow. Just 3 runs in 5 balls. If they can keep the wickets, it's going to be game for the men in blue. Right, Muhammad, the new batter. Shalu Nawaz, can he clutch it for the men in yellow? Or will Mohan take them by a storm to hand them over the first loss of the season? Right, second ball of the 20th. A plain miss, a dot ball. A dot ball. Right. Do we have a twist in the tail here? Are we going to see something happen in the final over? Just 2 wickets away. 4 balls to defend. What a game. What a terrific game we're witnessing here at GVSCS cricket ground, Valmikipuram. That's in the air. What a shot. That is a class act to get the game done. And Hyperion have won a terrific, terrific game. It's not this log, not something to hit. But look at the timing. That is a pure classy way of getting the game done. Straight down the ground, Muhammad. 1 bounce into the boundary. Right, men in blue have done it. Team Hyperion have got a victory in the revenge week of Chittoor Premier League Season 2. It was the impact player who has been simply magnificent in getting the game done. What an outstanding game, but well for team Pai Viceroy Tirupati as well, with only 151 runs. They brought this down to the 20th over. It was that one man, yes, the one man that have remained unbeaten. 44 of 78, absolutely taken on the bowlers. 5 sixes and 2 boundaries of the 17 balls. And that final shot from Muhammad have done the game done to get the defense. It was Sohan Reddy has got a brilliant half century when wickets were falling at one end. Now looking at the bowling card, everybody have been very good up until that storm from the impact player Mohan. 1 wicket apiece for Vinay Jayant and Surya. SV Reddy has got 2 wickets but has bowled a match turning over. So that is the summary. That is the highlight of the game. Vinay with 31 has got a wicket as well, but it was Mohan Krishna's innings that have totally turned the game around. 44 of 17. And at the end of the day, it's Team Hyperion who got their revenge to get the first loss for Team Pai Viceroy. Hyperion have won this game by 2 wickets. And we're going to slip into a short break, and we're going to into the air. Now, has he got enough on it? That is, they've got a slip in place, right? Capitalizing on that, on the rise, trying to pull it away. He's straight down towards the fielder. They're coming back with a second run, and has got the. That's a good shot, right? He screwed that on quarter of the season. 232 runs, but he's hit it straight into the hands of the fielder. Now Yashwant, Team Hyperion is gonna get the win here. That's been dragged from outside off. That's high up in the, trying to heave it, trying to throw his hands onto the offside. Will get away
on the batting line down count. ఒక గ్యాప్ అయితే రాబట్టాడు థర్డ్ వన్ వైపు ఒక in the slot for Sheikh Jahir Abbas. He deposited down the ground. It's a bar. Dhanush ready. Let's wait. Outside, he given some room for the through the point, and one more four. His dancing shoes. The crowd is absolutely loving his performance. We can see. It's straight to the hand. Straight to the hand of fielder Pai Surya. Yeah. So after completion of power play, the field spread we are going to see. Yeah, excellent drive from the cover drive from. Oh. Yeah, with this given over the head of the bowler, but straight to the long. He given some width for the batter. He's completely capitalized on that. Oh, he is bowling with cutters, slow balls. He's too wide from the batsman, Vinay Kumar. So it's declared. Waiting for the umpire signal. In the slot. Tries to. Yeah, big shot from the AV Surya. Did he get the elevation or and the distance? No, it's straight in the hands of the fielder, but he could.
Deep in the crease. That's high up in the air, and that has landed very safely, and that has found its way to the boundary fence as well. Will be cut down by the fielder. And they just settle for one run at the end, but the umpire would just want to have a clear check because there was an. Now Vinay trying to make a room to himself, plays it in the half tracker, just guides it. Right, that is an opportunity. There certainly was some contact.
A white ball. Vinay on the strike. Yeah, well played by Vinay. In the gap. Well field from the fielder. Big shot played by AV Surya. Yo, it's catch.
So the last ball of this over. Wow, it's after dripping in, it's come sharply inside. That's what the Vermish is known for. Again trying to go big, slashes it outside the third man. He's get four for the bowler to bowl. It's drifting down the legs and gets on the runs in the form of leg byes. Yeah, again cheeky. Look at the runs in the form of leg byes. Yeah, again cheeky. The keeper thought that he's gone somewhere else. He's not good balls from the batting team and the bowling team. So as we talk about that, can we get any big shots from this order? We are seeing some big one. It's a great catch from P.S. Sharon. This is This is the thing which we are. Tirupati is expecting some fireworks from Praveen Watson. As we said, we are expecting some fireworks, but Gunadeep.
All right, a very good afternoon and welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 19 of Pranith Foundation Chittoor Premier League Season 2. We would like to thank CV Cricket Academy and CDCA for hosting this T20 tournament here in Vayalpadu, Andhra Pradesh. We would also like to thank our sponsors, title sponsor Pranith Foundation, associate sponsors Sri Maruti Hospitals, Medico Hospitals, JP Dental Hospital, Quality Spicy Family Restaurant, JSEE Solutions, Vishnu Builders and FF Cricket Academy Tirupati. Player of the match for every game is being sponsored by Mr. Madan Mohan, General Manager of Pai Viceroy Tirupati, umpiring and pouring partner Sagar Honda, strategic partner RKK Sports and streaming partner 24 Lunch Broadcasting. Now I would like to introduce you all to the very well known faces of presentation party, Mr. M. Lalit Kumar and Mr. Akulana, qualified match officials from Andhra Cricket Association serving in ACA fraternity. A very big welcome to you, sir. And in the 19th match of the tournament between Pai Viceroy Tirupati and Team Hyperion, Hyperion have won this game. And a very big congratulations to Team Hyperion. The defending champions are back on the winning track. And I would like to request Mr. M. Lalit Kumar to please come forward to award the player of the match. At 2,500 rupees, a check of 2,500 rupees will be presented by Mr. M. Lalit, that is being sponsored by Mr. Madan Mohan from Pai Viceroy Tirupati, General Manager. And it goes to Mr. Manoj Sai Varmesh. Yes, a kind gesture from the captain would want to award it to the impact player, Mr. Mohan, who has taken the game away from the hands of Team Pai Viceroy. Mr. Lalit will be handovering the check and memento will be awarded by Mr. G. Akulana to the player of the match. Yes, Mr. Mohan, the impact player with his outstanding striking. His job well done, have come in a very clutch time and we're going to have a good chat with Mr. Manoj. So, adbhutamaina game gelicharu, oka strong opponents meeda. So, what are your thoughts on this game?
చాలా బాగా ఆడాము చెప్పాలంటే ఫస్ట్ 15 ఓవర్స్ వరకు మా చేతిలో లేదు గేమ్. ఇంపాక్ట్ ప్లేయర్ మోహన్ అన్న ప్లేడ్ ఫ్యాంటాస్టిక్ నాక్. Around 24 balls, 54 runs required. He played fantastic knock for a Hyperion team. He created, impacted on the field.
So definitely, inland innings in matches lo jarigite, what is the impact that it would create on the game?
I think same first match వాళ్ళతో ఆడినప్పుడు సేమ్ అబ్బాస్ అదే క్రియేట్ చేశాడు. ఇప్పుడు మాకు మోహన్ కృష్ణ క్రియేట్ చేశాడు అంతే.
సో డెఫినెట్లీ అద్భుతమైన విన్ అయితే లభించింది. అండ్ రివెంజ్ మ్యాచ్ లో సో ఒక మంచి రైవలరీ బ్లూ అండ్ ఎల్లో మన ఐపీఎల్ లో కూడా చూస్తాము, చెన్నై సూపర్ కింగ్స్ ముంబై ఇండియన్స్ మధ్య. అండ్ అట్లాంటి రైవలరీ లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఫైనల్స్ లో పోటీ పడ్డారు. అండ్ నౌ ఒక మంచి మ్యాచ్ అయితే చూసాము. సో గుడ్ లక్ ఫర్ యువర్ గేమ్ మనోజ్, నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచెస్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Right, that will be it from the post-match presentation of match number 19. We're going to meet you for the next game. Stay tuned for the live action.